Hello everyone, it is me, Venomous Seal, Venmu, and today I am joined by Godon. Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
And today we are here for week 2 of ISBL Season 10. Myself versus I am Godlike.
Godlike gamer?
Yes, that's right. Definitely a Godlike gamer. So the matchup here is Cofagrigus, Celebi, Ductriolola, Incineroar, Rotom Wash, and Aromatisse versus Zeraora, Gourgeist, Seismitoad, Charizard, Necrozma, and Drapion. So we'll just get into this now. So,
Yes, sir.
So turn 1, he leads Drapion, I lead Celebi, and I go for the Earth Power. I'm going to try and be as least biased as possible because it was literally my game. But yeah, so obviously Celebi faster and with the Earth Power that does a lot of damage. And then we see the T-Spikes being set. A lot of T-Spikes this season, don't you think, Godon?
Oh yeah, so T-Spikes has been a staple. I believe the goal is to have every team use them at least once this season.
Yep.
I really liked you staying in here in the face of danger and hitting him with that strong ass Earth Power.
Yeah, I mean I could have taken quite a big bit of damage from something like knockoff.
Oh yeah, you probably could have X-Scissor and just OHKO'd you right there too if he was running it.
Yeah, so I guess I just prioritized damaging this thing, which was alright.
So, what was going through your head here? Did you know he was going to T-Spike or try to do something, or did you just say F it?
Well, firstly, I can see that I was actually Colbur Berry, so if he clicked knockoff, it wouldn't have done all that much. And secondly, I didn't calc the damage, but I knew it would do a lot and maybe kill, but it did enough for me to be satisfied, and I thought he would probably not want to take an Earth Power, so I just went for it anyway.
Alright.
So, and then Pumpkaboo comes out. No, Pumpkaboo, sorry, Gourgeist, Little Pump.
Oh yeah.
And this thing was quite problematic with things like Leech Seed and Toxic, especially on my Rotom Wash, especially with the Lumberry. But I do have checks for it, like Incineroar, so, but it is, very bulky, and predicting the switch there. We're now at turn 6 with the Seismitoad switch in. God was telling me.
I do hope in the next season, though, they make default get rid of Leech Seed. I think it should.
That should be a thing. I agree. And God was telling me that the thing about his team is that he doesn't really have any good because Seismitoad is his Incineroar check, but Incineroar can just knock off and then get out of there, which is kind of problematic for him. But
you got off the Rocky Helmet, so it just doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, no. So that was quite nice.
So we're on turn 7 then?
Yep, turn 7 now. Back into Celebi on the knockoff. That's when my Colbur activates, which could be a bit problematic because the Colbur Berry was for something like Zeraora. So, and I managed to get up the rocks there, which is nice. The critical hit.
I do want to note that it's kind of funny how he named his Toad after the Toad Sage Naruto, that's Master Jiraiya.
Oh, really?
And so I do want to say, hey, at least you have 1% of that god.
Fair
keep
enough.
up the good work.
Cool. Yeah. So
Alright.
I do.
Knock that off.
I do crit with the Psychic on the Pumpkaboo Gourgeist. I keep calling it Pumpkaboo because of that goddamn nickname.
Little pump.
Yeah. And then
Yes.
you see my pivot here into Incineroar.
So, quick question though. What do you feel about God running both T-Spikes and Toxic?
I completely understand it because there could be a game.
Scummy.
Yeah, I mean it's that's basically season 10 in a nutshell. But from a strategic point, there is a chance you cannot get one or the other up. So I guess it's nice to have both.
Okay.
So Little Punk is not doing so well at low HP here. I go for the Psychic here, just because I figured he would predict me to go Incineroar, so he could Synthesis. So I just attacked him there and killed him. But that was nice to get rid of that. especially after the crit. And
So now comes Charizard.
yes, Charizard.
Charizard has been a little bit of a meme on God's team this season.
Yeah,
It hasn't really done much,
it's not.
even though he expected it to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly putting in the work. Especially, I don't think physical is a great set with that low of an attack compared to like special, but it doesn't really have that many options anyway.
Exactly.
So
And well, actually no, we can watch. We'll see what it does.
yeah. So anyway, Seismitoad power, it's Rotom, Toxic, goes down. All well and good. Zeraora comes out, probably the biggest threat to my team right now. Goes for the close combat and knocks out Rotom, that's all nice. I go into my Cofagrigus here, because I know Cofagrigus can take a knock off or anything like that. He Volt switches into Drapion, which is a good play, and I set the Trick Room. I actually brought Trick Room to this game, and then I'm able to...
So that was actually very interesting. I didn't think you would. It's great against Zeraora.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're also having that Duck Trio in the back.
Yeah.
And you also had, I feel like at this point, your team undersped most of his team except for Celebi, so
yeah.
What was Celebi's speed like?
It's base 100, so not that great. My team's...
No, I mean, were you running speed on it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Probably 252.
Okay.
I think I was speed tiding with Charizard maybe, but...
Got it.
Yeah, I do... sometimes I struggle to bring Trick Room just because, like... Most of the time the team isn't built around it, it's just a feature for like one or two Pokemon. So in this case it was for Cofagrigus to just...
It was just interesting for me to see him bring in Zeraora under Trick Room.
Yeah, that was...
Cofagrigus.
Yeah.
I figured Charizard would have been a little bit better of a bring in here.
Yeah. So he takes out Cofagrigus there, and Incineroar comes out and takes out Zeraora. That's a big threat gone, which is nice. And then we see the Charizard come back, go for the nice knock there, knocking off the boots. He starts going for the Dragon Dance, which can...
See, this was his play then, so he just figured, I got a Dragon Dance to sweep you.
Yeah.
That was his thought process.
Yeah.
Dragon Dance.
Yeah, so...
Fortunately, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, 48% on Aromatisse at +1 Flare Blades, that's
just not the damage he was looking for.
No.
And you had the Rocky Helmet.
Yeah, so that was, extra chip as well. Aromatisse is just so bulky. I'm definitely glad I picked it up. And then...
That thing's always so annoying for me to face, because I'll face it a lot of times. For some reason, in random battles, Aromatisse is like a favorite. I see it like every 3 battles.
Yeah.
It's just so annoying to play, because I don't know exactly what it's doing. Is it going to be running that annoying Toxic set? Is it going to be trying to be offensive? Is it defensive, special defensive?
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of trouble there, but we see a Choice Scarf Necrozma come out there and just get locked into Earth Power, and it's unable to take out Celebi at all, and then I was able to take the W, so that was a pretty good game. A few things I want to point out.
Of course.
So, one thing, so I was supposed to have Stone Edge on Doug Trio, but I actually just had Stealth Rock, so I had 2 Rockers that game. And also, not bringing Thunderbolt on Aromatisse could have been my undoing, because if Charizard had roosted here, or if it had roosted, it could have stalled me out and then just set up to max and just annihilated me. But that was just my thoughts after the match. If it had roost.
Potentially. I mean, if you're running Thunderbolt and Aromatisse, I would guess you'd be running like T-Wave or Toxic. I don't know how much it goes to help you out.
Yeah, I mean, it's got decent special attack, so
yeah,
it is what it is. So, but it was a clean game, and definitely game of the week worthy.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was really good. Well played by both.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I'm loving this so much. We'll probably even do another game right now.
another. You want to watch another game?
Yeah, we'll do some impromptu stuff.
Okay, cool. Let's. Do you want to watch a week 3 game or another week 2 game?
Well, how about this? You pick. You can pick a week 2 game that was runner-up the game of the week.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Let's have a look at week.
Just so it's like not your game.
Yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. Right. Let me find it here. How about we watch Draco versus Mick?
Perfect. Run it.
Alright, let's have a look here. getting a 2-for-1 deal here. Let's have a look.
Okay, so
Draco versus Mick, week 2. Here we are, perfect. Okay, so we
very interesting turn 1 there.
Yes, that's.
Let me know when you get there.
Yeah, I'm there. Oh yes, this was quite a phenomenal turn 1. So it was AV Copper Jar versus Choice Specs Hydreigon, and it was just a blow for a blow, and Hydreigon didn't quite make it out of that one, but
yeah,
very
and
crucial.
for Draco getting rid of Hydreigon on turn 1, that's
yeah,
insane.
yeah. So this was the game where Draco clicked Toxic a lot.
I feel like there's a lot of games where people click Toxic a lot,
Yeah,
but yes.
You know what? That's fair. That's completely fair.
So Draco clicks Toxic,
Draco,
puts up the rocks, and then you'll see clicks rocks again.
he goes for another Toxic onto
Put an Ice Punch, yep.
Right, so
And Jellicent coming in.
yeah, the Jellicent comes in, and then
So it looks like Draco's trying to run some scummy Toxic Protect on his Claydol.
yeah, I mean, whatever works, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
he Mick made a good play there by doubling into Gardevoir to get the synchronize, but
Yeah, you don't really see that much. Usually you see some tracing.
yeah, trace is good, especially like if you were to trace like Cobraja, then you would have got like Sheer Force, which would have been nice.
And you know, Moonblast into Sheer Force.
Yeah, absolutely. And Keldeo with the substitute. Oh my god, does he click? Yep, Toxic, and he misses actually.
Wow.
So he actually just runs sub-Toxic. Keldeo.
Draco was actually joking before this match that he was gonna bring Toxic on 5 different mons. But let me tell you, I think that Copperaja was carrying Toxic.
Yeah, I mean, it was Assault Vest, but you never know. Nice Fire Blast there.
Very good Fire Blast right here, and the burn. Oh, this was just not mixed weak.
Yeah.
He was. I feel like he was a little bit cornered here, but
Yeah, he's having a
it
rough
is what
time.
it is.
His team's definitely getting worn down right now.
As you could tell in the chat, he even says the bruh,
Yeah, the bruh.
expressing his dissatisfaction with this season now.
Yep. His team is just getting chipped away by these
Yes.
Pokemon. Skuntank. Always a problem, Skuntank. Always catches people off guard.
So he gets the Toxic finally off on the Jellicent as the Jellicent finishes off the Claydol. We at the same part?
I'm a little bit ahead, but
Okay,
yeah, only by a couple turns. Skuntank comes out,
that's fine.
kills the Jellicent. That's where I'm at.
Yes. Okay, yeah, caught up.
Arctozolt, bit of a interesting Pokemon, Arctozolt.
I like Arctozolt a lot. It's I actually have its counterpart Dracozolt on my team,
Yeah.
and it's a fun mod to try to make work, but I feel like more times than not it just ends up falling flat.
Yeah, no,
At
I
least in
agree.
my experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, the Ice Punch there. That was a good,
Yeah, I don't think the crit mattered much, but it was a really good there.
yeah. Now this Keldeo comes back out, and he's just, ready to put up more substitutes in the face of Toxic. Nice skull down.
He scalded when he needed to. Is this?
This is Wish. It's Wish Protect.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to figure out is at this moment, what was the point of switching out right onto Gardevoir? Is there something he had on Gardevoir that Nick thought?
Yeah, I
bad,
mean,
or
that's a good question.
I don't know, because I feel like if he let Rhydon die there, Gardevoir, like, potentially just Psychic Sweep.
Yeah, well, I mean, it can after it takes a skull, it can definitely Wish Protect back up, and then after Chandelure takes Rock's damage, it would definitely be in contention there. But yeah, there was definitely probably a reason behind it, but presumably he just kept Rhydon around for Chandelure, maybe.
Maybe he knew he wasn't able to. But alright. Really good game. Week 2 was good.
Yeah,
it was before the toxicity of Season 10. I mean, you could see a little bit of it brewing, but Season 10 right now is a little bit toxic.
Yeah. definitely kicks off more next week.
Yeah, do like and subscribe. If you really need a reason to, look at Venmu's newest video that talks to C. That is a great video.
Oh.
It really encapsulates the mood of the ISBL right now.
Yeah, I'll put it at the end of this video actually.
Perfect.
Cool. Well, thank you for joining me on this 2-for-1 deal.
Thank you for having me. This was really fun.
Oh, good. And I'll see everyone in the next week.
All right, have a good one.